Yo, welcome to the channel called Keep Low. You know what I mean? Thank you for rocking out with Keep Low. I appreciate you all. And I am LASHEIM the God. You know the company is called Keep Low. You can go to www.keeplowproductions to get your Keep Low Production shirts. Yo, like and share this fucking video. You dig? Hit me with a thumbs up. You dig? I'm giving you that real shit. And if you don't know me, I do videos on street legends. And you know, I give you knowledge that'll help you elevate your life. So once again, go to www.keeplowproductions.com and just fuck with me. LASHEIM the God. Peace. Peace, y'all. What it do? LASHEIM the God. Keep Low, we in full effect. You see, I got the black paddock on today, matching my joint. You feel me? But y'all know what it is. Keep Low, we in full effect. Shout out and salute to everybody that rock out with the channel Keep Low for real. And if you not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Today I got a good one for you. You feel me? Dig me? Check it. Today I just want to give myself props because I knew when everybody didn't know that Alpo was alive. And I was saying it. You go back and check all my videos on Alpo. Check out my playlist too. I got a playlist. I got Alpo and his associates, Supreme Mathematics, and so much stuff in my playlist. Go check out my playlist and check out my past videos since Halloween, last Halloween or the Halloween before that, when they said that Alpo was allegedly murdered. I said, now, Alpo didn't get killed. I said he faked his death. I've been saying that. And let me just get into this for a quick minute. For all those who don't know who Alpo Martinez is, Alpo Martinez was a drug dealer, or allegedly was a drug dealer that, you know, he grew up in Harlem, New York, and he was doing this thing, pardon me, with these two guys. Their names are Rich Porter and AZ FAISON. And if you don't know the story, we're going to get into that right now. But I'm going to tell y'all, once again, Alpo Martinez is alive. Yo, for all of y'all who think I'm capping that this nigga Alpo is alive, and I ain't trying to expose this shit, but I'm just doing what I do on my YouTube channel. And I've been telling y'all that this nigga wasn't dead. You feel me? Dig me? But yo, dig, look. Here go a picture right here, right? Now look at this picture carefully. You feel me? Now, all right, y'all see that picture? Alpo sitting down eating, doing this shit, right? Now look at the comments right here. One of the comments say something like, you looking hell of alive as a dead man or something. And just look at the reply. And look who said the reply. You feel me? Dig me? My name is LASHEIM the God. Keep Low is the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I've been telling y'all Alpo ain't dead, man. Now let's get into this video. Okay, understand me. They said that Alpo Martinez ended up copping out to 14 murders. You feel me? Dig me? He ended up copping out to 14 murders. And one of the murders was his friend Richard Porter, or his associate Richard Porter, what I would say. You know what I mean? Because a friend is somebody who's always there for you, not somebody who bangs you out. You know what I mean? They ain't really a friend. So you gotta watch who you classify as friends. But check it. So Alpo, Rich, and AZ, they all were moving. They were narcotic distributors. Let me just say that, because I don't want my channel getting flagged. And, you know, they were multi-kilo dealers, just for the record. So they started doing their thing. And they all were young teen. They all were in their teens when they became millionaires. So they all, AZ FAISON was a millionaire. Alpo was a millionaire. Rich was a millionaire. So Alpo ended up going out to Washington, D.C. And then he met a guy by the name of Little Pop. And he was a notorious dude who was laying his thing down, you know what I mean? And I mean, he was sending people up above, you feel me? So Alpo was no distant person to that. You know, he wasn't foreign to that. So they ended up getting together, and you know, dudes who do this link up with other dudes who do that some of the time. So especially in the street activity, they affiliate with one another. Once they heard that they sent things up above, you know, they have a certain degree of respect for one another because they do that. And I'm not glorifying that ugly part of the street game, but the facts are the facts. You feel me? Dig me? And Little Pop ended up introducing Alpo to this guy right here. His name is WP. That's Wayne Perry, for those that don't know. Now, they say in street talk that Wayne Perry is the Michael Jordan of the murder game. You feel me? And I got videos on Wayne Perry and Sean Branch and Alpo, so go check those out as well. And subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. So anyway, Alpo ended up becoming a federal informant because they were trying to give him the death penalty, and he was charged with 14 murders or whatever. He copped out to 14 murders. So he made a deal with the federal government, and he became a federal informant. And no way am I condoning snitching. I'm not with none of that ratting shit. When I was in the streets and doing what I did, I played by a certain ethnics. I had certain morals, principles, and just a certain code that I guided myself by when I was indulging in that type of negative activity. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, if you're going to get involved in something, get involved in it and do it for real. Don't do it for play. And play by the rules of the game. If you choose to enter a game that was foreign to you, learn the rules, get a great understanding of the game, and the way you're going to do that is by indulging in it and just play accordingly. You feel me? And snitching ain't part of it. You feel me? So no way am I condoning that rat thing, but at the same time, it's happening all the time. It's been happening before I was born and before y'all was born, and it's gonna keep on happening. Part of a lot of police work ain't just forensics. Informants play a very essential part in aiding police at gobbling people up. And you know, when they gobble you up, that's when you get the click-clacks on your wrist. So anyway, like I was telling y'all, Alpo ended up getting gobbled up. He went out to DC and he linked up with Little Pop, and then Little Pop introduced him to WP, and then he hired WP as like security for him, but he was rocking out with him, and he was already rolling with Big Head Gary and a lot of other dudes who was doing this and sending people up. So it wasn't a problem to him. And then after you engage in that type of activity for a while, it just be like nonchalant to you when it's time to send somebody up. You feel me? So he got with dudes who was like mine. And again, I'm not glorifying this negative shit, because you got to elevate above that and use your understanding and use your godly powers within yourself and elevate above that. And you could check out the God lessons on my channel too, and you could check out just the good information that I give you that'll help your life elevate. You feel me? But getting back to what I was saying, so they started doing this and sending people up. So when Alpo got gobbled up, he made a deal with the government, and he told on this dude Wayne Perry and got him like 6-7 life sentences or whatever, because the government really wanted to gobble up Wayne Perry. You feel me? So Alpo ended up telling on him. And look, I know a lot of people on this channel who view this channel be like they really against snitches, or they don't like people with rat behavior. And I don't glorify that or like that neither, but I'm God's Cipher Divine, so I got to understand him by seeing this type of activity happen so much. Just look at the Young Thug situation. His whole team just crumbled like little girls, and they know that shit's gonna mess that man up. But It is what it is. And this has been going on for years and years. Like I said, before I was born and before y'all was born. So I don't got a lot of time to be, oh, he's a rat and all that. And plus, that's not really my character. If a nigga did some crazy bitch ass shit and he sat down and he peed like a girl, then everybody know and he know. So that's on them. You know what I mean? Because each individual has his or her own characteristics. So if you want to choose to do something in your life, it's your life. Do what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Because I got my own independent life, and the people that's in my circumference or that affiliated with me and have accessibility to me, I'm going to guide them in a positive direction, or I'm going to guide them in a right direction, even if they're dealing with something that's negative, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. So I don't really look at the snitching shit like everybody else. I know it's wrong, and the person who did it know it's wrong, so there it is. But I don't got time to be, oh, he's a rat bastard and all this crazy shit, because I don't got time to deal with that. We know what's going on, so let's move on, you feel me? Well, anyway, Alpo ended up choosing to become a federal informant, and that's what he did. But at the same time, real is real, so I'm going to respect that. He said, yo, I did what I did, and I did what I did, and he stood on it, and he came back to New York. He was doing this shit, and ain't nobody do shit. Yeah, like I was saying, ain't nobody do shit. So let me just get into that for a minute. For anybody that's thinking about getting in my comments and saying I'm glorifying a rat or something, I know you probably won't do that, but that's not what I'm doing. But let's just speak facts. Alpo ended up coming back to New York, riding a big red motorcycle, driving a big red truck, jumping out. He was even jumping out on niggas, addressing niggas like what it is. Do we got drama or what? And niggas was just being girls. So let's just be real about it. So anybody who say, oh, he was a rat bastard, and if I would have seen him, shut the fuck up. You feel me? But let's move on with this. Look, so I've been telling people that Alpo Martinez was not deceased. And the reason why I say this is because, pardon me, and the reason why I say this is because Alpo was a smart dude. And I'm from New York. You know what I mean? So I'm being real with it. And look, I was seeing the things that him, Rich, and AZ was doing. You know, I had a couple of interactions with Alpo, you know, before the snitching or whatever, like maybe once or twice. And you know what I mean? He was a solid dude at that time. I ain't gonna even disrespect him because he was a solid dude at that time. One of the most solid dudes in New York and one of the most well-respected dudes in New York at that time. You feel me? And I fucked with A. A was a cool dude. And he still is a, you know, I don't know because I haven't seen him in a while, but I fucked with AZ on a couple of occasions, and he was a good dude, always treated me accordingly, treating the people around him right, and he just was a good dude, and he just was about his money. And look, I've seen Rich, but I've never interacted with Rich Porter, but I seen him up close and personal a couple of times, because I'm from New York, and I was active in the streets, and I was running through all the boroughs. Well, anyway, it's like Rich was a strong dude. He was doing this shit. He was about his money. He wasn't no bird-ass nigga. Don't think just because he got killed that he was a bird, because he wasn't. And he was solid, and he'll go hard. And if you put him up against the wall like anybody else, you're going to do what he got to do. And you don't even got to push him that far, because from just my observation of him, he looked like a no-nonsense dude. Like, you know what I mean? He wasn't aggressive as Poe. See, it's a difference when you really know how to move in the streets and you really bout it. You know what I mean? Like, all that other shit is light work. Like, trust me when I tell you. And look, just me being guard body and having knowledge of myself and understanding the dynamics and the mechanics of how certain things operate When I choose to indulge in something, I just get into it for real, not for play. So anybody that's thinking about indulging in anything or anything in your life, just address that shit for real and don't address it for play. And like, I'm the type of person, when I see something I want, I go at it aggressively and successfully. You feel me, dig me? But that's just on another note. But look, these three dudes, Alpo, Rich, and AZ, at the time that I'm speaking upon, they were three of the most admired dudes in New York. Now, there was a whole bunch of other people. I can name a whole bunch of other people, and y'all know just like I know, so I ain't gonna get into that. But there was a whole bunch of people that was active like them too. But at the same time, getting back to what I was saying, I told y'all a long time ago. Now, come close. Feel me, dig me. I told y'all a long time ago that Alpo Martinez wasn't dead. I got like 4 or 5, maybe 6 videos about where I was saying that he faked his death, because listen to me, Alpo was a really smart dude. And I'm not saying that nothing didn't pop off on Halloween and he might get clapped or nothing, but he was always a smart dude. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll give him that. And he knew how to move in these streets. And look, even when he got up against the wall, and again, I'm not glorifying no snitching shit, never that. But look, when he got his back up against the wall and Janet Reno was talking about, I'll give you a death penalty. And Janet Reno was the attorney general. You know what I mean? And she was talking about the head prosecutor. I want to give this nigga a fucking death penalty. And look, or at the least multiple life sentences. And I'm not saying what he did was right, but he made a choice and he got up out of that shit and he came back to the streets. And look, he could have laid low as playing Abraham Rodriguez up in Maine, and he could have laid low, but that just wasn't his character. And even now, he still got up out of that shit. Listen to me. Alpo Martinez ain't dead. And look, let me just speak on that shit for a minute. Look, I don't want that man to get caught up in nothing or nobody go clap him or do nothing. Look, let me just say something to you. I'm going to talk to you on some real talk from a different perspective. So just look at it from a higher level perspective, because I'm God, right? Understanding is to see things crystal clear with a strong degree of perception, clarity, you feel me? So look, that's how I look at things. I don't look at things like the average person, because the average person is on some mortal shit and God is immortal. You feel me? Energy don't die, and I know and understand this shit. So look, Alpo Martinez still got up out of this shit, because look, when he told on Wayne Perry and all that shit, he made a whole bunch of federal connections, and he got federal handlers or whatever, and he locked in with them. And then just say he got into his own shit. And this is hypothetical, just something to give y'all. But look, just say he got into his own shit, right? And say he really smacked, you know, the young boy that's alleged his killer. Say he really smacked young boy, and young boy came back blazing. This nigga took them 2 shots or whatever the hell hit him, or he had a vest, and he got up out of that shit. And look, right now they got his ass somewhere else. And look, let me speak on that for a minute. And look, if Alpo watch this go out to you, man. Look, I don't want to see nothing bad happen to the nigga. You know, I'm a fellow human being. You feel me? I'm God, and I got understanding of this shit. You feel me? Not that I'm being sympathetic, but I got love for all my brothers and sisters, humanity, because I'm God and I understand the science of everything in life. Now, don't get it misconstrued that if you try to play me, because justice your reward or your penalty for your acts and deeds. So don't get it misconstrued. But look, I don't want to see nothing happen to none of my fellow men and women, all my brothers and sisters, and I want to just see y'all build and grow. You feel me? But at the same time, I be growing too. Y'all just living in this third dimension as in human existence. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people are quick to judge things that they don't understand, and people fear things what they don't understand. You feel me? So me as God, I use my 5 stages of conscious, conscious, subconscious, superconscious, infinite conscious, magnetic conscious, along with my 3 parts of my brain, my cerebrum, my cerebellum, and my medulla oblongata. And then I also utilize the power of my pituitary gland and my pineal gland, and I know and understand the science of all of this, so I look at it a different perspective as certain people. But like I was saying, look, Alpo, Rich, AZ, Boy George, Supreme, the whole Supreme team, just so many people, the Eden World Posse, my crew, the 41 crew, all of us, just like the whole Eden World, just so many projects in New York. We grew up in this, Kevin Childs, we all grew up in this, and poverty, and we wanted more. So when a certain narcotics era hit us, y'all know, with the Crit Act or whatever, that hit us, we was able to get some money off it and change our lives. And, you know, a lot of us was in our teenage years, so we just indulged in it and we did it and we just gravitated like that. But the drugs and guns in our community and slavery and all that, look, I just really get it. You feel me? So people make choices, and Alpo just happened to make a choice, and he told on some people and he killed a couple of people or whatever he did. But at the end of the day, he's still your brother. He's still your fellow human being. And I just, like, we already lost all the people that he killed. We already lost, you know, Rich and just different people that he did negative things to. We already lost Wayne Perry, another beautiful brother. And I don't want to, you know, just, people make choices. So Wayne ended up making choices to indulge in this and send people up. But as you see, Sean Branch is home and he's doing his thing. So far, he's being very productive and he's able to tell people his story and just get it across. So when you look at it from a different perspective like that, you see it different. You feel me? So, like, I don't really want to see nothing bad happen to the nigga. And look, this go out to you, Alpo Martinez, because you are alive. And just live your life. Just keep low, like my channel, keep low. Never tell. They never gonna fucking know. And just keep rocking out and doing what you doing. A lot of these motherfuckers on my channel right now, they gonna be like, LA bugging, Alpo ain't alive and whatever. So that's one up for you. So just keep doing what you're doing and live a life until you just go, man. You feel me? And just love your family. And that goes out to all of y'all too, because I be giving y'all this real shit so y'all can see Alpo's errors, y'all can see Rich errors, y'all can see AZ errors. You can look at your own life and just elevate from there. You know, you're supposed to grow. Look, nigga, people, pardon me, young ladies, look, when you want to touch the fire and get burnt, or you see somebody else touch the fire and they got burnt. So if you saw them touch the fire and they got burnt, why would you be a dickhead and touch the fire? You feel me, dig me? That's just some thoughts to grow on. Yo, my name is LASHEIM the God. My channel is Keep Low. That's KEEP/LO. Tap in with the God. Yo, I drop knowledge on street legends. I know I drop videos on street legends. I drop knowledge that'll help you elevate your life. And I drop knowledge for the gods, the earths, and the babies. You understand me? You feel me? So tap in with the God and rock out with the channel. And like I said, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. It's called Keep Low. I wish you all peace and prosperity. And like I tell you all the time, stay focused. You feel me? Dig me? Peace.